Hey guys, thanks for coming. I already prepared this particular money works. It's really, really simple. You don't have, it's a money drawing spell on top of bringing better business, bringing in more money. So I'll just go over the things that I used. Um, I used a white candle because, as I always say, I work hard for my money, and the last thing that I want to do is somebody to come for it, So, this white candle represents, peace, the grounding, the protecting of the candle. Orange is for opening up the roads to better business, to bringing in money, to bring in all those good things. Um, you can also write on the candle to open the roads. I also put eucalyptus on my protection candle because eucalyptus is good for protection. My yellow candle I put for success. It has some ginger on there. It has some cinnamon because ginger and cinnamon is also on the green candle. Ginger and cinnamon is good for speeding up stuff. It's good for bringing in money. I also put, you can't see, but you can see that there's some scrapings on here. I wrote $7 signs around my pyramid. I have rose petals for protection. I also added my money rice. Rice is good for prosperity, it's good for fertility. So I added that. Like I said, I added ginger. Ginger is good for bringing in money. The rose petals, the cinnamon. And like I said, you can go to your local Big Lots, 99-cent store and pick up all these herbs. And even if you go and get something like, I think it's pumpkin spice or apple spice, that'll work too because it has those in there already. I also put in five finger grass. Five finger grass is good for anything that five fingers can do. It's good for love, it's good for protection, it's good for money. I also added mint. Mint is good for bringing in money, it's good for protection. Let's see what else I have around here. Oh, yeah, I added a little lavender because I wanted to bring in money peacefully. You know, I don't want, a lot of people, what they fail to realize is that you can go and say, oh, I want, you know, such and such amount of money every month. Well, where is that money going to come from? Exactly. One thing you want to be very, very specific with when it comes to doing work is making it be known that you want no harm to come to anybody or anything from the source of the money. Because you can ask for $10,000 and your grandma or an uncle or anybody go out there, get hit by a car, and there goes your $10,000 from a life insurance policy. That's what you don't want. You don't want that money to come from a bad source. And at the same time, you don't want somebody that you've pissed off to come and take that money away from you. So I also used quick money oil on the pyramid. And let's see. I also used some protection oil on the white candle to protect the money. Because like I said, I want my money protected. I don't want anybody taking my money away. I don't want anybody interfering. I also want to make sure that, you know, the money of my friends and family is also continuously coming in is also protected. I don't want, because somebody can't get to me, they get to the next best thing, and that's my loved ones. That's not going to happen either. Um, so I sprinkle all the herbs down there, and then my petition is under the candle. So I write my petition. I started with the quick money oil, and I also put the protection oil on my petition. You also want to make sure that you also put it on something safe to burn. I have plastic underneath here, so that's why I put the foil underneath it, because foil is, heat resistant for the most part. Also, when I start to burn this, I'm going to be burning prosperity incense powder, and I'm going to be burning success powder. I'm also going to have a helper candle on the side because I'm all about making my stuff work. There's no way I'm going to put in all this work and it's not going to work. I'm going to be doing a success and better business candle. See, I already fixed it with my herbs. So when this is all done within a couple of hours, I'm still going to have my helper candle going for another 4 days. Oh, yeah, while in the background of my junky table, sea salt. I also put sea salt, and you put everything counterclockwise. When you're putting it down, you sprinkle it counterclockwise. You can also try to fix it onto your candle, but you don't want to put a lot of herbs on your candle because you don't want to start a fire. You don't want to leave your candles unattended because you don't want to start a fire. If you do leave like your 7-day candles like this unattended, what you can always do is put it in a bowl of water. That way, in the case it breaks, it's gonna have it's gonna have water that it falls into. So yes, never leave it unattended. Yeah, and hopefully, you try this out. If you have any questions, go ahead, ask the questions, and I'll get back to you. Until then, I hope you have a prosperous new year, and I see you next time. Like and subscribe. Bye, butterfly.